Hey guys, happy Wip Wednesday. Today I'm going to take you through all of my whips and starting with the socks that I'm knitting up for my boyfriend. So this is where I was last week. I actually can consider these finished objects. I don't know what happened to the gauge on my second sock. It looks so much bigger than my first sock. I don't really know. This was only the second pair of socks I've ever knit up, so I'm planning to kind of do one pair of socks per month. So hopefully we can get really good at knitting some socks. I just need to tie in these loose ends and I need to purchase sock blockers. And I also knit up this mini sock just as a little memento for all the socks I knit this year. I wanted to knit up a mini sock in the yarn. The next whip that I have is the Dale of Norway sweater. She hasn't moved. I just like to show her in every video because I think people follow me because of it. I'm not gonna lie. I think people just really want to see this sweater. And I also really want to work her up. I just can't be bothered to do color work right now. Soon. I promise you, soon. I'm knitting this one up in Drops Daisy mostly, and a couple of colors in the color work are Drops Charisma. So the next whip I have, I will put in from last week, the picture. This week we added a collar and we did a lot of work on the sleeve. Technically the sleeve should be like long enough and I should be doing the ribbing, but I still think it might need to be longer. And then I'm also making the body a little bit longer before I break for the ribbing. The collar just kind of pulls everything together. It might be ambitious to say I'd like to have her finished by next week, but I think she will be our main focus for the next week. I'm knitting this one up in Drops Charisma and Soft Silk Mohair by Drops. My next whip, I will post a picture of here of what it was last week. This is my Barocco MCal square. You can see that texture. I need to finish this actually like today because I'm filming a podcast episode tomorrow and it would be nice to have this as a finished object. So by next week, this one will be done. And this is just with the Barocco vintage yarn. And my final whip is a Zoe shirt by Kadri. This is what it looked like last week. I've only done a few more rows on it. So yeah, this one's moving slowly because stockinette's flat is not my favorite thing in the world. But yeah, I did have another whip, which was my Chantal V-neck, but I have since frogged it. In the last episode, or in my last Wip Wednesday, I had mentioned that I didn't really like knitting that pattern with mohair, so I have since just frogged it. So yeah, that is all my whips.